Hello viewers, welcome to me at Doctor Who themed YouTube channel Who Ventures. This review is a day late because my brain didn't want to do anything yesterday, so I did not have no energy budget for getting prepared for a video. Well, first of all, this week I got really sad for the Doctor and I wanted to comfort him because Clara shouted at him. And then there was some family stuff, but it's okay, but I got upset at that. But apparently I spoke to the wrong person for comfort. I should have spoke to the other person, so I got told off even though I was upset, which really annoyed me. And then on Wednesday, I don't actually remember Wednesday, I'm not sure what I did. But yesterday I just didn't feel like doing anything because I was really wanting to read Mary Poppins on my Kindle, but my Kindle I hadn't used my Kindle for ages because I lost my charge thing, so my Kindle had gone flat, but I read it on my iPad instead because I've got two iPads. I've got the iPad Air, which is for video making, games what don't work on my other one, and sometimes reading the Kindle because I've still got the original iPad even though I've upgraded, because my original one's been knocking about with because I'm a knocky abouty person, so I keep the other one for best. And I play Doctor Who Legacy game on my best one. It's a good game that, but it gets kind of boring that you have to keep leveling up. And they have to take ages to level people up. So anyway, I drew a picture because in my brain, because the Doctor was sad, I wanted to climb into the TV and cuddle the Doctor, but I couldn't, so it was all floaty and I was sad. So I drew a picture of me like comforting the Doctor, and my cat is on the picture as well, if you can spot him. My cat is up to your brains to fill in the details of my cat, because I can't actually draw cats because they come out looking like weird dogs, so I did it different. So yeah, I do a picture of myself comforting the Doctor, and that made it sort of better a bit. But I think I'm going to try some other combinations of pictures. Maybe I'll do what would this companion have done in that companion story, but I don't know yet because I like doing my own self-portrait and being with the Doctor on the pictures and stuff. Doctor Who Series 8 Episode 7 Kill Me 2049. Clara. Oh, we've got to make a choice. Somebody said it was like a massive global version of. No, Brain, it's not called Total Wipeout. It's the Paddy McGuinness one. Anyway, because somebody said it's like that's a new likey, and then Peter Harness wrote this. This was his first story, apparently. I'm not sure. I gave it 8 out of 10 because it was a bit daft. So I don't really know. But I love the polka dot shirt. It is awesome, and obviously I drew it in my picture because it's awesome. And then said get into museums, and then Courtney's in the TARDIS trying to clean it. And then he said, no being sick, and the TARDIS and no hanky panky. I thought that was funny. Because that was funny. Oh, there was this Daily Mail idiot or something who said the Doctor was trying to snug Clara. It's like, I think that Daily Mail person was drunk or something, because I don't know what they're talking about. He specifically said no hanky panky in the TARDIS. So, and then Clara was begging the doctor to tell Courtney that she's special. And so Clara basically unleashed Courtney on the doctor, put him in on the spot completely. And I think Clara should know by now how the doctor reacts on the spot. Yeah, let's go somewhere in the TARDIS because I don't know what to do. So she should have known he was going to just fly off the TARDIS somewhere. But Clara says she has a duty of care to Courtney, but she doesn't really, because she just, as somebody else has said, I get all my thoughts for these later in the week videos from other people mostly, but I have my own thoughts. But it's just I don't want to do a review straight after the episode because basically I'm tired, and also when I do reviews straight after episodes, I'm just either a tiger squeak or a grumpy arse, so it doesn't really give you anything. So I'm waiting to do my videos usually on Thursdays if my brain is happy to do them. Here's my strawberry. And here's my owl, my century toy owl, which is awesome because it's got a plastic leaf and a wooden circle, and it's got a baby owl, but it's crackling at the moment, so I'll put it back now so you can hear me. So yeah, Clara shouldn't encourage Courtney to want if Courtney went back to her parents and said, oh well, I didn't feel that special, so my teacher got this like over 2,000-year-old alien to try. She tried to get this over 2,000-year-old alien to try and tell me I was special. I hate my camera. I hate my video camera. It's always freezing and I don't know how to fix it. I don't hate it because if you tell computer stuff that you hate it, it doesn't work. What I do when I charge up my iPad, because the wire is it's sort of like not breaking a bit, I do a sort of dance, then I blow into the port thingy that you plug in, blow into the plug and say electricity, and I do that, and it does work eventually, so that's good. I got a bit bored on my second viewing. I don't know if my brain's gone somewhere else for this week. I've been a bit unstable. Not just unstable at a table, not like an earthquake. So then the doctor treats Courtney to be special by being the first woman on the moon. And then they're in the rocket, they land in the rocket in the TARDIS, and then the rocket lands on the moon. And then there's the doctor does the gravity test dance, which is cool. And then there's the Astro Nasty woman. I didn't like her. And the yo-yo, I liked his use of the yo-yo. I really enjoyed that. And at first, most of the adventure class seems to be enjoying herself. She never gives a thought to perhaps I'd better take Courtney back home, seeing as Clara could have at any point took the TARDIS back to Coal Hill via the fast return switch, and then fast return switch back to the doctor. But she didn't think, oh, I can fly the TARDIS, I can take Courtney, but she didn't think that. Not that I hate Clara, but I did straight after the episode, I sort of ranted on Twitter and said she was stuck up bitch. But that's because I was mega angry because the doctor was all sad. But then over a few days there's been a big discussion on Gallifrey Base about whether Clara's whinging and whining and stuff. So, but I'm a bit sick of that discussion now because it got really heavy. been hard work this week with this episode because we've been left off, and I wrote that we've been left in the middle of a fight for a week. And somebody said it was like Mary Whitehouse, so that was kind of weird. And then they actually open the bucket, and Courtney does actually get to jump onto the moon, but I think I was 2049 for the first woman on the moon. That's ages. Anyway, she says, one small thing for a thing. That's just lazy script writing, because I don't believe Courtney would have said that. I think Courtney would have come up with something better than that. What I agree with this topic of conversation. What's with all these lines saying thing? I'm not doing a thing. It's a thingy thing. What thing? I'm doing a thing. That's just naff and lazy writing, and I don't like that because it's daft. And then people are saying that the Mexican space base was racist because it had the ponchos and cactuses in it. I thought, yeah, I have to agree, I thought that was a bit daft. But it actually reminds me of Rory, because when Amy got Rory them ponchos things. Then Henry the astronaut, a useless astronaut, that's the best they could get. Like, Jesus, space program must be complete shit. I guess it was, because there's an instruction manual. It's like, what? But apparently somebody else pointed out that the doctor is sort of no voice in the background says, is that the best you could get? And then the woman astronaut says, yeah, third hand staff, second hand spacecraft or something. And then I liked how the doctor said, he said something about what the spider was wanting when Courtney asked, and he says, oh, maybe how you taste it. He says it like that. I like that. And then there's a funny bit where they are hiding from the spider, and the doctor says, hide, it can sense fast movement. And he's waggling his torch around. Well, isn't waggling your torch around kind of a clue? So, if despite the bacteria thing senses fast movement, it's probably not a good idea to waggle a bright light around. And then we got, why did Courtney fly? Because she sort of seemed to go weightless for a bit, and then she grabbed his yo-yo and it caught her, and then the doctor's answer was 1.3 billion tons shifted. That's not really a scientific answer. Seeing as there's like gravity, the 1.3 billion ton shift. How did it do that? What I thought it was I thought the spider bacteria thing had some sort of special power, and he lifted up Courtney into the air so he could eat her. So I thought that would have been a better explanation. And the people have been saying, Clara's right, the doctor's a jerk. Well, I don't agree that the doctor's a jerk, but I'm sort of in the middle. I understand why Clara was upset, because I guess you would be. But when the doctor finds out Courtney isn't 35 and she's actually 15, he does send straight to the TARDIS. So he does do that. And then whatever happens to the moon happens here and now, because apparently he doesn't know the moon, what happens to the moon, but it seems like he actually does. And then Peter's rubber monster fighting was brilliant and very convincing. I was thinking of doing a video of a rubber, well, not necessarily, just monster fighting masterclass. But I don't know. Maybe if my dinosaur ate my head. She'd like to eat my head. No, no. Not the nose. Ow. Stop it. I'll tickle you. See, I can do it too. I'm bored. I don't know. And then this, the sunlight kills James. I'm confused at that one too. Does it? Sunlight kills James that are big spider things. So shine your torch down there. I think that was the shiny torch just so I could see how many more Spider-Mans there are. Not shiny torch because it might be an approximation of sunlight. But I'm not sunlight kills James. So the sun that's landing on the moon is gonna kill them bacteria germ thingies. I'm confused. Don't understand that bit either. And then the doctor says about Clara and the TARDIS, you two have never got none, have you? And then he says, you can't put pictures of me online, and obviously the Tumblr people went bonkers. Yay, they went in Tumblr. Well, I'm assuming they went bonkers, I haven't actually looked. And then we got the moon's in egg. Is it a chicken? I like how the doctor said, no. I imagine that's a bit like little Peter when one of his schoolmates said something wrong about Dr. Who. He said, no. Don't spoil the movie, Curtis. And then there's all this. It's time to take your stabilizers off your back. Teenage astronauts, go to top. And then Clara later on said that was really patronising. So I don't know what, but Clara wants the Doctor to be a fairy tale prince and hold around through all the adventures. Or so what does she want the Doctor to be? Just older and a hero or something? I don't know. And then massive thing popped up, and the astronaut woman says, because you couldn't make an unfair decision. Because yeah, Clara can't make a decision. She does make an unfair decision because she goes against humanity. Ground control, I can tell by your haircut. I'm assuming that means because he ruffled his hair loads of times because he was in a panic. I assume that's what that meant because I don't know. Then there's they could see the lights on satellite relay, but then they went to the window and apparently they had like mega sci-fi power binoculars so they could see light bulbs on Earth going off. So that was like unrealistic. And then they make the decision and the Doctor comes back and says 1, 2, 3, get on TARDIS, and he takes them to the beach to see the moon being an egg and the baby dragon thing popping out of it. And then the baby dragon laid another egg. Now if there's any people still believing that Doctor Who was rooted in science fact, that's gone straight out the window. It is definitely science fantasy, or just plain fantasy, because the moon's an egg with a baby dragon in it that laid another egg. Daft. Completely ridiculous. But I thought Courtney was good in this. Not bad for a girl from Coal Hill School. I thought Courtney did well. Then Courtney says, can we do it again? And Courtney was very mature and very happy about it. So I thought she seemed to take a more mature choice than Clara did. Clara could have at any point took Courtney home again, but she didn't. And then Clara says to the doctor, what did you know? And Clara says, tell me what you knew or slap you so hard you'll regenerate. So she's a very violent young woman, is Clara. She's very, she doesn't hesitate to hit the doctor or give him a good whack. It's really, I guess it makes it even harder to watch Clara being so aggressive because it's Peter Capaldi and he seems more vulnerable, but also because the doctor seems more insecure and sad and stuff. And I don't like that. That's the thing I don't like in the Moffat era, is that all these women happy to slap people all the time. It's just stupid, demeaning and ridiculous. And it doesn't help the story or make the story any better or make it funny or make me empathise with particular characters because somebody hit somebody. It's stupid. And then the doctor is saying allowed you to make choice about your own future. I respected you. And then Clara says, don't lock me in with all the rest of little humans. And thanks a lot, Clara. All these humans sort of watching your adventures and you've just basically slagged us all off. Well, that makes you feel good, doesn't it? When the audience identification figure has basically just slagged off the audience by saying she's better than everyone else. So I didn't like that, but maybe. But obviously we're in the middle of the fight, so we'll have to see how the relationship develops over the whole of the series. And then I thought that's where I drew the picture, because she told the doctor to go a long way away in this lonely TARDIS, which was particularly mean, and she picked out the most spiteful things that she could say to hurt him. She could have got a message out that without being so spiteful. I thought she went out of her way to be spiteful. And then there's a David Copperfield quote about, will I be the hero of my own life, will somebody else be the hero for me? And I thought that was a good thematic quote. And then Danny seemed to talk some sense, but he's still trying to split them up, because he said, you never finish with anyone well, it still make it angry. Tell him when you're calm, then tell me, which sounds like, tell him when you're calm that you don't ever want to see him again, now come tell me that you love me because I'm brilliant. That seemed to be what Danny was saying, in my opinion. And Clara comes home, she has some booze, bit of wine, and then she looks out the window and sees the moon. And I don't know if that was a very scientifically accurate view out the window, because that moon seemed massively large at that vantage point, which I don't think it should have seemed that large at that vantage point, because I watched this documentary about the moon, and that looked like one of the examples of what would happen if the moon was too close. That is so big. So that just didn't make any sense. So Doctor Who is no longer science. Well, it's science fantasy, but it always has been, but it's definitely been chucked out the window now. So then the next episode looks good, but I haven't looked at any spoilers. I've got some new Doctor Who books that I'm reading, so there might be some big reviews eventually. I'll calm down a bit now. So I shared from the other thing what I did. So there's also this one that I did, which is me and the doctor, and we're looking at the night time, and there's an actual video about this picture on my Who Ventures channel, and it's inspired by Listen. And my poem that I was writing is up on the Whovian net site under the Whovian Netters bit, and it's called Gallifreyed, and it's a poem inspired by Listen. And the tutorial for next month, I think I'm going to talk about scary bits in Doctor Who. So I have to dig it out if I can, like, have the time, but I think I took on too many nukes this time. But I am doing a poetry one, which is good, and a story one. I think that's it for this video. Do you like my t-shirt? It's got cats on. Yay! So I hope you have enjoyed watching this review. Yay! And if you do have any advice to how to make my camera be more smooth when it's recording pictures, that would be helpful. But yay, and thank you for watching. Yay!